Awkward intro. New power supply. Anyways, we're making this video because I never made a power... Well, I did make it, but I just never bothered with it. Power supply video about this, and then the case. Don't worry, I stripped it of everything normally. Those two are my little shields. I'll use that for the zombie apocalypse if needed. Just like everything else in there. So cool, I've got a new power supply. I'm pretty sure everyone who saw this and the aesthetics were probably mediocre, little okay about it, and some must have just died. Like, straight up perished. Their family's gonna miss them. Like, come on, who would put this color into here? But to be fair, it does make sense now, because you have all that other color there that's similar anyways. Got that zebra pattern going on. So I got a new power supply. Why? This thing wasn't letting me do things. This thing will. Unless it's something driver support, but I did download new drivers a bit ago, so it shouldn't matter. So this is my 650 watt power supply that I was using. Why I was using this one? Because I thought I was going to get a much lower power card, and then I found the Radeon 7700 XT for 260, and didn't bother waiting for a different card, because I thought I'd not find one for a good while, and it seemed pretty good anyways, so what was I going to really miss out on? 4 extra gigs, some newer features that I've never ever touched in my life. I don't even do that stuff. I'm just using this thing as a 1080p card because I'm too lazy to get a 1440p card. And that monitor, yeah, I don't know where to put it anyway. So yeah, why not? It's also a special gift, so I don't want to get rid of it. So yeah, this is the stuff. So we're gonna just put a power supply in there. I don't know where the hell I'm gonna put my phone because I got like a mess going on. And that too, in case people are just trying to point it out. Anyways, so we got a lot of stuff to do. So what I'd probably do is just grab my little two power supplies. We moving them away. God, I gotta say that MSI power supply is very hefty. Ooh. Hefty shoulder. So anyways, we got little guy over here. And we're gonna get big boy power supply with all the I put the screw somewhere. Screw boys. Yeah, this will definitely fit. It's just gonna be slightly longer. And I gotta tell you, this heft, man, whoa, makes you want to gym. But I don't gym, so I don't wanna. As I was saying, Now luckily you can't put this in any wrong way, because it works for both. It just depends. Okay, this is the right direction. It just depends where I want the fan. Where do I want to put the fan facing? Or if I want to put it in a different orientation, I could put it like... No, I think that's a different attachment that I have somewhere lying around. I hope I didn't throw it away by accident. Might be in a random box that I have completely ignored. Who cares? So we can do it either, fan facing to the front, absorbing all the air from there. Pretty cool. Or we can just say, fuck it, I want it to stand upright. Let's go continue onwards with our screwing action. Look how romantical this looks. Absolutely romantical, I know. You guys are probably slobbering from the beauty of this action. Probably cut off somewhere at the top, but it's funny that way that I describe it as if I'm doing the most insane, crazy tricks on this thing just to screw in a few screws, because I'm so handsome and ugly at the same time. I should probably get a makeup salon. I'm losing my mind, as you can tell. So anyways, here's me precious screwed in power supply that's heavier than mine. So anyways, don't know how you guys can see this, but I think I remember it was this way around. Yep. Anyway, put it in there. Put that bad boy in there. It's much bigger, so it might take up get more ventilation for existing. This handsome sucker is going to get a lot more air airtime on his skateboard than anything else. God, this is probably gonna be the fastest video I've ever made on the computer, because god damn it. I have the other video about this case and power supply change, and boy, I recorded so much of it, it's like 3 hours long. Now, to be fair, I recorded a 5-hour Half-Life video because I didn't know when to stop. I don't know why I recorded 5 hours, I just kind of wanted to play the entire... You know, I've never done that ever again. I've recorded, like, gameplay... I once recorded all the gameplay at once and just started editing afterwards. Never finished editing a Half-Life video, but all the Half-Life videos I have, just save them to my Google Drive. But what I can say is that, well, this is a bunch of baloney. So anyways, yeah. Now where's the cables? Like, potentially, okay. So we got ourselves cables. Lovely caboose. Cannibalism. But let me show you the coolness of this case now, because the coolness of this case, man. Look at the colors. Although I'm probably lying to you, there's like no colors. At least the colors that you can define as colorful. Anyway, so that's the design of this thing right now. That's what it looks like. Pretty cool. Like Scooby, you're zoink. Is that what he says? I don't care anymore. I'm not Scooby-Doo man. So, back to the plot of this video. I'm not smart. I don't listen to anything I said earlier. I am gaslighting information. I am making information false, and I'm misinforming the masses of people who live in this planet in tandem with racism allegations every 5 minutes on Twitter. Oh my god. It's over. The planet's unstable. We need to bring in more homophobic people. We gotta balance out the Twitter. Anyways, so... yeah. Let's first do this, because this big chunker is a very scary chunker. It's a big 24 pin. Or is it a 110 pin? Anyways, so we plug in one Shablowski. Dog's freaking out because he can't do his favorite thing to some random toy. Wow, I'm so cool. Can't wait to review the footage and just see myself. Can't wait to review the footage and just have the most awkward camera angle ever made. And I wasn't aware of it because I didn't do the, face thing first, because it would be awkward to record the first section. And to be fair, I could have just cut off the video and just made another one and did it properly. But I'm not that cool, and I don't care. I'm just this guy who lives in his world and decides to murder someone because it's funny. I like to accidentally have a broken everything because I thought this parsley would work, and then it didn't work. So then I cried because I knew I was not gonna. I knew nothing. I'm lying to people. I'm a good liar. I've lied to all my friends about my existence. I've lied to my friends about living and existing and doing everything. This is only a figment of your imagination. My clone has done all the work for me. You guys will never know the truth. I am not schizo or crazy. That's you who's crazy. That's you who thinks I'm real. That's you who thinks I'm supposed to exist, but in reality I don't exist. I am nothing but a figment of everyone's imagination. It is not cool to do that, Mr. Screw. Don't drop in there and start breakdancing on all of my circuitry. If you do that, I don't have a new cool motherboard to replace anything with. So now with the power of... Okay, I thought I paused something. The power of finished product, I have made a pretty spectacular job of making it look much better than it was when it was white. But white made it easier to understand what's going on. So that's pretty cool. Now we have this individual cable instead of daisy chain, because that's pointless unless you have a bigger power thingy. You need a graphics card with more power. Yeah. That can be added to it. Yeah, daisy chain it, or just buy a better power supply. Oh my nose! Buy a better power supply. So yeah, that works now. This guy's hefty means he probably is very strong. That's the name of the power supply I have. It's MSI because it was the best priced I to perform. I think best priced I could find. That was gold and everything that I had originally, but I had more. It's 750 watts. Yes, yes. I swear to God, I have fucking autism or ADHD now. I don't know what happened. Maybe my sleepless nights have caused it.
Like, dude, my Fortnite gameplay was so cringe I couldn't show it here, but I can tell you that a computer doesn't crash anymore. Also, it was the RAM the whole time, apparently. But I don't care, I got another power supply that actually works better and it won't, bye-bye.